Here we are again. This is now going to be the third crafter video I've made, because Mojang kind of just keeps changing them. I think this is the last time they're going to do that though. I'm making this video because this crafter that I designed does not work anymore. This one still does though, so if you want to build this one, that's completely up to you. But I came up with this design right here, which is not quite as compact as this one, but it does work now, and it's also, I'm pretty sure it's slightly cheaper. Everything you're going to need to build it is in this chest right here, so you can grab all of that stuff. Start out by placing your wool on the ground with a comparator on top of that, going into another wool block with a copper bulb on the back of that, and then a button on the back of the copper bulb. Put your redstone torch on top of that wool block with another block of wool on top of that. Put one more piece of wool right here. What you're going to do now is place a temporary block right there above the comparator, and place your observer on the side of that, so it's now facing up. You can now break that temporary block. Now you're going to put a piece of redstone dust on top of the observer, and behind that observer you want to place another block of wool. Next, put another comparator facing into the redstone, and you can put a crafter behind the comparator. Now disable 8 of the slots inside. Now come up here and place a wool block on top of the redstone that you have there, and place a comparator going into that block. Now you can put your crafter up there with a chest in front of it, and finally put your input hopper above the crafter. And what you need to make sure of now is that this copper bulb is turned on. You can do that by pressing this button, and with that you are good to go. You can put as much stuff in here as you want, and it will be turned into blocks and put into the chest. Now if you expand this, you just have to be careful about this redstone right here. When you place another one on top of this observer right here, as you can see, this got shut off, so you just have to turn it back on, and that should fix it. Now you can put as many of these next to each other as you'd like. Now hopefully Mojang doesn't change crafters again.